Okay, so what you want to do here is make sure you don't get killed pulling out of the driveway. Okay. Thanks, Daddy-O. Yes, I said Daddy-O. All right. Rick Fairless. Hey y'all, Rick Fairless, Strokers Dallas. So this is a 2023 Ural. They come with the sidecar. They've been around forever. 750 cc's, great bikes. They have two-wheel drive on command, and they have a reverse on them. We are a dealer, and they are extremely cool. And me and you fixing to take a ride. You want to go? Come on, let's go. So it has like the copy of the BMW Boxer motor. Okay, so I'm going to turn the key on there. Make sure it's in neutral. It's got a parking brake on it, see? And me and you will take a little ride. Hey, there's Bessler. Hi, Bessler. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do here is make sure you don't get killed pulling out of the driveway. Okay. Thanks, Daddy-O. Yes, I said Daddy-O. All right. Rick Fairless. Riding this 2023 Ural with the sidecar. So the cool thing is you can put your wife in the sidecar, or your buddy, or your kids, or your grandkids, or your dog. I have taken my dog Alice for a ride in here. These things ride great. You can take them to a grocery store and put groceries in them. They come with a cover for the sidecar. They have storage space. Wait till we stop. They have storage space underneath here, spare tire. I mean, they are cool. So, you know, these things are kind of like the Jeep of the motorcycle world. A lot of people take them off-road. A lot of people use them for camping. A lot of people take them in their motorhomes. They're just a blast. 750 cc's, so it has a top speed of about, the top cruising speed is about 70 to 75. If you're going a little downhill, you could probably hit 80, but about 70, 75 cruising speed. And if you got a buddy with you, you can probably do 65 cruising speed. So they're great for getting out and messing around, and you know, you can go places with them, and you can get on the internet and look on YouTube and see that there's people that have these, that's all they drive, and they spend their lives. There's one guy that's got hundreds of thousands of miles on his, and he travels all over the world, and he's a YouTuber, and he does everything around his Ural motorcycle with his dog. Wouldn't that be cool? Get on one of these things and get your dog and just go, make videos, meet people, talk to people. I mean, it's an adventure, man. You want to get it off-road? Go ahead. You need to kick in that two-wheel drive? Go ahead, man. So, let me close this lid. Oh, yeah. So these things, you know, is it a learning curve? Is it a learning curve to ride one? Yes. It's a learning curve to ride any bike with the sidecar, but 20 minutes, you'll be good. You know, a sidecar it's easier to ride than a three-wheeler, because a three-wheeler, you can't really lean it, you have to turn it. Well, the sidecar has some lean built into it, and once you get used to it, which, like I say, is a short learning curve, then you're in like Flynn. So have y'all been listening to my In My Life, the 365 project? Have you been listening to that? I'm right here on a street called Shorecrest, which is right behind Love Field. So a lot of times the airplane will be flying over your head. The road gets kind of rough over here. So my In My Life, the 365 project, I started on this suspension on this bike is really good. If I was on one of my hardtails, I'd be hurting right about now. So I started the In My Life, the 365 project on January the 1st, 2023. And my commitment was to do it every day for a year. And after about 2 weeks, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna make it. Oh my goodness, it hadn't even been a month and I'm scrambling here. But I did make it. And now I have committed to another year, which sounds pretty auspicious, but I can do it. The other thing you have to remember about a sidecar is you got something sticking out over there, so you got to take those right turns a little carefully. So if you haven't watched my show, I just call it my show, In My Life, the 365 project, I do it every morning. And when I say every morning, I do it every morning. I videotape it usually between 2 and 3:30 in the morning. And I post it about 7 a.m., you know, when y'all are getting up, moving around, and maybe eating your breakfast or whatever. I post it on Facebook first. That's usually right at 7. Then I post it on YouTube a few minutes later, and then Instagram a few minutes later, and then by TikTok, and then TikTok a little later. So by 7:30, it's posted everywhere. And I'm talking about my life, which is also a lot of your lives too. So it's a fun show, and I talk about, you know, the things that we grew up with back in the day, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and the experiences that I've had, because most of y'all can relate to them because you've done the same thing. And if you're a younger person, which I have quite a few young people that listen to the show, you're getting a history lesson. You know, you're getting to see how things were before cell phones and before computers and all that. Yeah, I think I could put my dog in this thing and go. Let's go this way. What's up here? We're just exploring. Remember when you were a kid and that's what I need to do a show on. You just go exploring. You didn't know where you were going, and when you were young, you'd tell your mom, you know, because it was always Ricky and Randy. My brother's 11 months younger than me, and we're a package deal. So it'd be, Mom, me and Rand are going to go exploring. Okay, be home by the time the street lights come on. And we would. You know, and you didn't have to worry about a bunch of mean stuff happening back then. Because all the other kids are out exploring and playing and riding bicycles too. Wouldn't it be cool to have one of these, put your kids in it and take them to and from school? You'd be the king of the school, man. You think your kids get embarrassed when you pull up there in your old wagon, your station wagon to pick the kids up? Pull up in this thing, every kid in town's gonna want to ride. That's what's so cool. These are so unique. They're extremely dependable and extremely cool. It's called Ural, U-R-A-L, Ural motorcycles. They start in the low to mid 20s. You know, people think, dang, that's really cool, and then they think they're gonna buy it for 12 grand. No, this is a lot of motorcycle here, and in mid 20s is actually a pretty good price for these things, just because they're so versatile and so cool. Yes, you can finance them. Yes, you can make payments on them. Yes, we have them in stock. Yes, there's a million accessories that you can add to them. They're just cool. You know, when all your buddies are riding, you know, they're riding cool bikes too. They're riding Harleys or Hondas or whatever. Well, that guy got to stop, I'm guessing. These are so unique and so cool and so versatile. It's just they're a blast, man. But yeah, back to the show. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it starting in January. I'm not sure if I'm still going to do the show on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I may switch it over to 1 or 2 to try to drive more viewership. You know, I don't know. Where's that road go? I don't know. Let's go exploring. There's some beautiful homes over here. I got a couple of buddies that live over here. Why don't you move over here, Rick? Yeah, well, not my price range. Dang, look at that house. Woo! That's a big house there, buddy. That looks like my old buddy Steve Aaron's house. Uh-oh, it's a mailman. A government man. How you doing there, Daddy-O? Boy, that's a big house. That looks like the White House. That's got to be a $10 million home. So the show is cool. Every morning, 7 days a week. I did it from Strokers on Thanksgiving morning, and I will do it from Strokers on Christmas morning. And you can always go back and you know, catch it or catch up with some of the older ones. But I'm trying to grow that. I'm trying to grow my listenership and my viewership and all that. What road you got here? Northwest Highway. Oh boy. Okay. Might have to get a little speed up on this, baby. Come on now. So that's a good thing. If you want to get this thing on the highway and sing, baby, she'll sing. You know, it's not something that you want to get out on and ride it on the interstate from here to let me think, San Francisco. But it's something you could get on the highway, on the farm roads, the county roads. You know, like I said, you can cruise at 70 or 75 all day long. Speed limit's 35. That guy's doing 50. My pocket's ringing. But I am not going to answer it. No, I don't even want to know who called. I'm riding my motor, Pickle. You leave me alone. You hear me? Yeah, so, and look how much room is in the sidecar. I got my buddy Jeff Sinelli in here, and he's like 6'6", 6'7". He went right in there. They're cool. Okay, so I see up ahead you got some electrical line work, and the right lane is blocked off. So you got to be careful there. The original Pancake House is pretty good, pretty good. My wife and I eat there sometimes. Okay, you got a green light there. We'll turn the blinker on there, see? We'll turn the blinker off. Okay, go off. And we gonna cruise, man. Heck yeah. I get my dog Alice in here and we just go. Of course, we'd stop about I don't know. I mean, a tank of gas on this thing goes between 180 and 200 miles, I think. But I like to stop about every 100 miles to stretch my legs, look around, see what's going on. And I don't like much stopping at them big box gas stations. I like stopping at them little country gas stations. And that's the whole point, is these things will take you wherever you want to go. And if you got to get on a stretch of dirt road, go, get on it. If you need to drop it down into two-wheel drive and climb a hill or go through some mud, go, baby. It's all right. I mean, these things are very versatile. You can do anything on them. I want to get my own, which I'm trying to work with Ural on, and do some cool things to it. So hopefully I'll get that done in the next year or so, because I love these things. Okay, you got to be careful here. Make sure nobody's gonna get goofy. Yeah, so the show is daily, every single day. The funny part is, for the first month or so, 6 weeks, something like that, I wrote the show. So it was I posted a deal every morning about the the things that are going on and memories and stuff. And they were a letter to my mom in heaven. That was the post. Dear Mom up there in heaven, I hope you're doing good. Hey, do you remember when me and Rand got that skateboard? We went down that big, it's all of that stuff. And then so one day, for some reason, I ran out of time, or my computer was down. That's what it was. So instead of writing the show out, I said, I'm just going to do a video. It's much quicker, and hopefully the people don't revolt on me too much. I did the video, they loved it. So I still wrote a few more articles, and people asked for the video. When I do another video, then I'd write a couple articles, and I think by February, somewhere in there, then every day was the video. People like that better, I like it, so works out good. Okay, we're going to go back over here, see? We're going to turn left. Dallas really is a beautiful city, and you don't see a lot of dirt, you don't see a lot of graffiti, and you don't see, a lot of the problems that some of the other big cities have. Does Dallas have those problems? Yes. Do we have the problems of big cities? Yes. But, I think Dallas is like the 8th biggest city in the country, or 10th or something. If you go on that scale, we don't have that many problems. Sometimes if I want to do a photo shoot on one of my bikes, I take it over here in this little wooded stretch. So right over there is Bachman Lake, and it's a good trail for walking or riding your bicycle around. And I've actually done some videos where I rode my bicycle around it. Okay, let's turn left here. Okay, Okay, got that on there. And like I say, these things are not hard to ride. Is it a learning curve? Yes. But it's no more of a learning curve than getting out of a pickup truck and getting into a Corvette, or getting out of a Jeep and getting into a Maserati. You know, it's just different. And I'm telling you, this thing is a blast to ride. It's an adventure. So if you want to buy one of these things, I will give you $1,000 off whatever the retail price is. I will give you $1,000 off on it. So if you think you might want to buy one for your wife or your husband or your kids or your farm, give me a call. I don't care where you are in the country. You can buy it from me. You can still get work done on it wherever you live. But wouldn't it be cool to say I got a Ural and I bought it from Rick Fairless? Yeah, it would. I'm telling you it would. Okay, I'm going to turn right here. Got that. So this is the way we came out. So you got to watch that right turn just a little. All right. All right, I get it. Southwest Airlines Credit Union right there. So yeah, I hope you're watching my In My Life show. And I put it's not on my personal page. You know, I have two Rick Fairless Facebook pages. One of them is a personal page where you have like 5,000 or less friends, and I have 5,000. The other one is what they call a fan page, or a public figure page. So it's a big page with 274,000 likes or people on there. And you got to go to that one. You got to go, I call it the big page. You got to go to the big Rick Fairless page. Okay, turn that off. Put that parking brake on. Let's take a look at it. You want to take a look at it? Yeah. So you got suspension on the front. You got two opposed cylinders. You got two-wheel drive. The sidecar is actually driven, the sidecar wheel, upon command, and you have a lever down here to do it. That is for the reverse. You've got this compartment here. Let's see. Got a little spare compartment here. You got tools. You got the cover for the sidecar. You can put groceries or something in there. It's got a little shovel on there for off-road if you want to dig yourself out or something. Got a jerry can. And they have all kinds of accessories for this thing. And I tell you, as cool as it is, the person in the sidecar likes it better than you do. That's the cool ticket, is riding in the sidecar. All right, Rick Fairless, strokersdallas.com. Wish you'd come see us. All right, let's go find Bessler. Get these out. No joyriding. Well, maybe for me and you, but not for, you know. There's a dog that rides with me. Hi, dog. Where's Bessler? So Alice, my 75 shovelhead. Hi, Alice. Look how pretty my mom is. Okay, got you there. Work my way through the bowels of the company. Hi, Miss Fairless, how you doing? Salute to you. Okay. What we got here? Ooh, Santa Claus.